Welcome back to the channel, everybody. I am Brian Lee Durfee, author of The Forgetting Moon and The Blackest Heart, both books published by Simon & Schuster's Saga Press. Today we're going to be reviewing The Hunted by Elmore Leonard. Book came out in 1977 as one of Elmore Leonard's early thriller novels. Let's talk about the cover first, because you know I love graphic design and cover illustration. I mean, for a slick-looking mass-market paperback, I don't think you can do any better. I mean, that just looks great. It's colorful. I like the purpleness of it. The dynamite with the crosshairs, like the sniper rifle scope thing right on the dynamite timer. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. I've got my whole, I've reviewed quite a few Elmore Leonard novels on this channel, but I will be telling you, there's hundreds of them. I've got my whole Elmore Leonard collection right down there. So I think I've reviewed maybe 10 of the 50 that I've got. And I do have every Elmore Leonard novel, thriller novel, western novel, and short story collection. I've got them all. He's one of my favorite writers. What is The Hunted about? Well, it's about Al Rosen. He is in witness protection. He's in hiding. He testified against the mob in the United States. He's in hiding. Witness protection sent him to Tel Aviv in Israel. That's pretty remote. I mean, that's like sending a dude away. I mean, it's not like they'd send him to Phoenix. They sent this guy to fucking Tel Aviv. And he's happy there. In fact, he's kind of chilling at this resort called Netanya. Now, if you follow my reviews, you know when I read thrillers or mysteries and they mention parts of the world, cities, towns, castles, cathedrals, anything that's out there in the world that I've never heard of, I Google it to see if the author is using a made-up place or a real place. In this instance, it was a real place. There is Netanya in Tel Aviv. It's a resort community, and it's bizarre. It's crazy. It's like a beach. All these beach resort hotels along the beach, but the beach is way down. The beach resort hotels are set up on this bluff, like this cliff, and they're beautiful resorts. And the beach, though, they're all perched up on this cliff, and the beach is clear down this bluff, these cliffs. And it's like, I mean, so to get from the resort down to the beach, you've got to, either rappel or take a really crazy walking path, or there was one road that I saw that wound down to the beaches. Nuts. You learn something every day. And then I was looking at some of these resorts, and I was like, damn, these are nice. These are like 5-star. This place looks beautiful. Now I'm thinking maybe I should vacation in Netanya, Tel Aviv, Israel. I don't know. That's when you Google this stuff, you go down a rabbit hole, and the next thing you do, you want to go there. I can't do that for every book I read, though. But anyway, what happens is he's just chilling in the resort, and the hotel catches fire. Poof! Just goes up in flames. Whoosh! Now people are like jumping from the roof and from their balconies, and he's like saving. He's like a good guy, so he's like dragging people out the fire. He's doing CPR, and he's doing all this stuff. So what happens is, well, the news papers and the TV crews, they get there and they film a lot of this fire and all the carnage and the stuff that's going on, and it makes national news because lots of people died. But they got all these photos of this dude who was a hero that was like and all this videotape of a dude that was like dragging people out the fire and running back into the hotel. And well, it's Al Rosen. He's the witness protection guy program. I mean, when you're on a witness protection program and then you make national news for saving lots of lives in a big massive hotel fire, the jig is up. The jig is up. Because the mobsters are looking at the newspapers and the TVs back in America, and they're like, that's the motherfucker. That's the dude. Hey, that's the dude. That is the dude that that's the dude that got old, the Godfather, tossed into the old prison, I mean, that's the dude. And so then they're like, well, now we know where he's at. He's in Tel Aviv and on the beach resorts. I mean, now Al Rosen has a problem. Because now all the mobsters are in Tel Aviv hunting him down. Now it's become like a cat and mouse chase hunt. Now Al is not left alone. He's sort of garnered the help of this ex-Navy SEAL Marine. What are the Marines? Green Berets? There's the SEALs, the Braves, the Rangers. Army Rangers, Navy SEALs, Green Berets are the... Anyway, he was a Marine. Let's just say that. David Davis, and he's kind of like the sniper guy, Marine, tough guy, and he sort of realizes that his buddy Al Rosen's in trouble and that the mob is now gunning for him. And I love the book. It's just a great fun addition to the Elmore Leonard library. It's if you love Quentin Tarantino movies, you're going to love everything that Elmore Leonard writes, because Quentin Tarantino says that Elmore Leonard was his main inspiration. An Elmore Leonard book oftentimes reads exactly like a Quentin Tarantino movie. Every character's got an opinion or a philosophy on life, and they will just spew that opinion or philosophy on life at any moment in time in the story, even if they're being chased or even if they're out doing an assassination job. Just great, brilliant stuff. That's why Elmore Leonard is one of our great mystery writers and thriller writers. Absolutely love his stuff. If you want to read this, The Hunted, do so. If you want to read if you want to watch Justified with Timothy Oliphant, that whole series is based off of Elmore Leonard's Raylan Givens book series. So, I mean, Elmore Leonard has been influential on a lot of stuff. A lot of westerns, a lot of thrillers, a lot of mysteries. He's just an American treasure. And I give The Hunted a solid 8.5 out of 10. Just a great thriller.